What's up, Juventini? We've got a done piece of business. The Costa Joao Mario swap is completed between Porto and Juve. Did Juve get fleeced? We'll look at that. Kolo Muani putting his foot down with PSG and Napoli, starting to press for Miretti. We've got all that and much more to break down today. Alberto, this is the AJ's Here channel dedicated to Juventus. It's July 23rd. Let's rock with the news. We're going to kick things off with a done piece of business that was finalized yesterday. This is Mbangula heading to Werder Bremen. It is all done. 10 million plus 2 million in add-ons. His medical is going down today. That is a move that is practically pure capital and profit for Juventus. So Mbangula gone to Werder Bremen. The second done deal finalized today. This is the Alberto Costa Joao Mario swap move with Porto. This is the details. Costa in this maneuver will be valued at 15 million plus 1 million in add-ons. Joao Mario will stand for 12 million in this maneuver. So Juve set to get 3 million plus 1 million in add-ons to complete this maneuver from Porto. That's great, right? Not really, because Alberto Costa stood us all in a little over 15 million when you factor in add-ons from our purchase, and that was in January. So we get next to nothing for capital gain in this maneuver. So a very short-sighted move from Juventus. They have sacrificed the potential of Costa to bring in the 25-year-old Joao Mario. So for me, looking at this thing, they got to believe that Joao Mario, the more polished player, will be the impact they need right now going into this season. He is set to get a contract from Juventus at 2030 at 2 million annually. So when we look at this and we look at Porto fans and their reactions, the majority seem to say this when it comes to Joao Mario. Defensively, very suspect and weak at times. However, offensively can offer you a lot. So as a wingback, they said that would make a lot of sense. And that makes sense for Tudor and our setup. But they said as a right back, outright, not going to happen and is awful in that mode. He is a winger that was converted to right back, much like the Cuadrado situation when we needed a fullback and he converted years ago. That is the same situation around Joao Mario. So Juventus has sacrificed potential, more capital gain in the future, and made the short-sighted move, thinking that Joao Mario will help us more in the short term. Let's hope it works out that way, but you know what to do. Hit me in the comments with your thoughts on this move. You think Juve got fleeced? Now, we get to Kolo Muani. Apparently, he is putting his foot down with PSG, and he is pushing for them to give him the move to the destination he requests, which is a return to Turin and Juventus. PSG holding out because they want a permanent move, and they believe that offers will come out of England, but Kolo Muani is pushing them to accept the move going to Juventus because that is his will. Let's see and keep eyes on this situation. Of course, we will, to see what happens with Kolo Muani. When you get to Weah, no agreement in place between Juventus and Marseille. Yes, the player has an agreement reached with Marseille, but that's only half the battle. According to Mirko Di Natale, Marseille still remains far from Juve's asking price that they apparently are standing firm on, and that is a move of 20 million euros. In the background, you have Everton and Leeds showing interest in Weah, and Juve not budging from the 20 million price tag. Let's see if something will give. There are still very credible sources claiming that they believe at the end, Marseille and Juventus will find a deal as they have good working relations. But as of right now, there is distance between them. When you get to Miretti, Napoli starting to make a push. And according to Di Marzio, that there is a move on the table for a loan plus obligation to purchase Miretti at a total between 10 to 15 million euros. For me, again, you've got to price these guys properly and you need to protect yourself, but especially if you're going to be making a deal with another club in Italy. All right, so for Napoli, the price tag, 35 million euros, and you can take them. Otherwise, I would still normally price him at what these young, talented prospects and potential has carried out, which is at least around the 22 to 24 million euro mark. But 10 to 15 on Miretti to Napoli would be an absolute disgrace. But let's see what happens. Now we get to Rugani. Apparently he's got two sides trying to make a move from. One was Porto and the other was Ajax, looking to bring him back. But Rugani's will is to remain at Juventus, and it's being reported that Igor Tudor admires Rugani and wants to see him remain as well. He could very much be staying at Juventus as a depth option. This should have been a no-brainer. Yes, his salary is high, but you know what? Clean up the roster elsewhere on salaries, and you do have guys that have markets that are out there that could help the wage bill as well. Luiz is one of them. McKennie is another. So again, let's see what happens. For today, that wraps up the news break. You know what to do as things are starting to heat up. I told you, potentially a mass exit starting to come as Juve's trying to clean things up. Make room for players financially and physically on the roster. Let's go, everybody. Weigh in. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and join our AJC army. But I can't wait to mix it up with you today. Till tomorrow, as always, fino alla fine, forza Juventus. Ciao tutti.